We have some breaking news to tell you about regarding the ongoing issue of the military's handling of sexual misconduct allegations. The new Minister of National Defence, Anita Anand, has just revealed how her department will deal with those complaints. Let's turn to the CBC's Karina Roman with the details. So, Karina, this is considered to be a major development. Tell us about it.
Well, Anita Anand saying that she has accepted the full Madame Arbour's recommendations to move the investigation and prosecution of sexual misconduct cases to the civilian system. This is something she tweeted out not long ago, basically indicating that ready to move the investigation and prosecution of cases out of the military and into the civilian system. Now, who is Louise Arbour? She's the former Supreme Court Justice who was tasked by the Trudeau government to review and come up with an external way of reporting and looking into sexual misconduct in the military. And so this is an interim recommendation that she is making. Basically, we know that the crisis has not gone away in the military. In fact, it's, I would say, a growing crisis in terms of the allegations and findings of sexual misconduct and sexual assault within the military, especially of some very high-ranking senior officials. Here is part of Louise Arbour's recommendation that she sent to actually Anita Anand's predecessor. She says that she's basically calling for the immediate implementation of Maurice Fish's recommendation that he made when he was, he's also a former judge looking at the military justice system. She says all sexual assaults and other criminal offenses of a sexual nature under the criminal code, including historical sexual offenses alleged to have been perpetrated by a CAF member, past or present, should be referred to civilian authorities. And she wants this done immediately. And her reasons are basically that this perception of not only the investigations, but basically the whole process of looking into and then disciplining these cases is it's created distrust that people both inside and outside the military just do not trust the military police to do this properly. And it's also not only created this perception of distrust, but also this idea that when you hear about the cases, because of the secrecy around them, that there's something to be hidden. So she's making this recommendation basically to say it's time to move it outside to really increase that trust.
And so how surprising is this move, Karina?
Well, it certainly has been a long time coming. It's been recommended before, and the Trudeau government was certainly criticized for not moving on previous reports that suggested doing something just like this. But when Anita Anand was brought in to be the new Minister of National Defence, she was tasked with fixing this problem. And she did hint when she was appointed to cabinet in this position that she would probably be moving pretty quickly on things once she reviewed that recommendation. As well, at the end of Louise Arbour's letter to her predecessor, it does say that she wants her letter to be made public. So that certainly forces the hand as well, that we all know now about this interim recommendation. It would look pretty bad not to accept it and move on it. So Anita Anand, being the fixer here, has been brought in to fix the crisis in the military. This is certainly her first and very definitive step on doing this. Louise Arbour has declined interviews, but she actually did send out a statement to Power and Politics saying that she welcomes Minister Anand's response, accepting my interim recommendations. As outlined in my interim report, the issue of sexual misconduct in the CAF has opened the institution to unprecedented scrutiny and an equally unprecedented opportunity for change. And then she goes on to say she'll continue her part of her review to identify these opportunities that fall within her mandate. So, she says not only is this a challenge the military is facing, but this challenge is an opportunity. And we will certainly now wait and see how fast Anita Anand and the Department of National Defence can move on this and comply with, the word immediate in terms of transferring these cases, both current and future ones, over to the civilian system.
All right, Karina, thank you. The CBC's Karina Roman live in Ottawa.